When was the moment when you feel like that's my wife or that's my girlfriend, when you feel so proud of me? What did you feel like when I messaged you? What did you, like, you saw my message and I was respectful. So how was it? What made you decide to propose to me? Hi guys, this is Mary Joy and welcome to my channel. So as I said in my comment for my latest video, I said that I will gonna do a part 2 about our story of how we met, and then um, more details, because I noticed that in my latest video I didn't go too much about the information because I wasn't really in the mood to do the video. So anyway, I hope this video will be interesting. So as I said that we met online, guys. So it was a Filipino Cupid, and I messaged him first. What did you feel like when I messaged you? What did you, like, you saw my message and I was respectful. So how was it? Say hi first. Hi.
Hi. Hi, hi.
Okay, hi to hi. Okay, and then
I felt lucky.
God!
And I felt maybe it's fake because you're so young and interested in me. And I'm like, really? Maybe this is like a joke, or maybe it's like a scam or something. Of course, I was lucky and excited. And I heard it you, how's it called, reply back.
Yeah.
Because it's rare to get such a message. Well, it's not rare, it was unique. Nobody else messaged like that at all.
Okay, but then my photos there were ugly. Because there was a story, like I always put sexy or like nicer photos in that site or dating site, but I got so disappointed because I only received from those pervert messages. So I was like, okay, I was just gonna put this funny face like that. So when you saw you wasn't interested when you saw my photos there.
I was, because I could easily see that you put those photos on purpose and they were like more like fake. That's why I was like, huh, she's really beautiful, but she put this crazy photos. I think she did it on purpose.
Okay.
So I wasn't tricked by that at all.
So yeah, from that we started chatting more and more, and then after, I remember though, after 1 month in our chat, I asked you about your parents, your family, and then you wasn't that open. I think you were skeptical. Yeah, you still doesn't trust me that much after 1 month. When it comes to his family, he wasn't that open. Yeah, but what I like about him is that he's he have a good relationship with his mom, and yeah, so that's what I like about him. So from the dating site, yeah, you messaged me in the Facebook because I messaged you on Facebook because I couldn't find you couldn't find mine. Yeah.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Is it? Or you messaged me on Facebook?
You messaged me first on the site, then we moved on to Viber.
Ah, okay.
It was like for a few days, or I think 1 week. And then from Viber we moved on to Facebook, but you couldn't find me, so I had to find you on Facebook, had to add you, and then since then only Facebook Messenger.
Okay, so next question. I want to know what made you decide to propose to me?
Many things.
Well, at least like mention some of it.
Young, beautiful. Yeah.
Okay, because I was 18.
Plus big deal is that also okay with moving, how's it called, out of the country. Because there's really not that many who are willing to do that.
Okay.
So that's also a big plus. Plus you were like graduating, so there's not like, and you were not working, so there's no like serious obligations to, so that would make the moving very, very difficult.
But it was still difficult.
Yeah, it was difficult, but keep in mind if you would have a job or you would study in university or in general you would have like, I don't know, let's say somebody would get sick and you would have to take care of them, you know. So there was no like very difficult situations like that would stop it from becoming real, not from long distance relationship to become a real relationship.
Okay, so you can also ask me, okay? So my next question will be, what was your first impression when we met in the airport or in the first day we met? What was your impression, your realization?
That the voice is very different. The voice that I heard I told you multiple times, the voice that I would hear in the messenger and in real life is so different.
But I hate it because I hate my voice. So I'm always like, what is my voice then? Like, which one is bad? In the messenger?
In the messenger, of course.
Really? Okay. Because I don't like my voice and I like my voice. It's really myself.
The recorded voice is like, no. It's much better.
Just the voice?
Well, of course you're also very beautiful. Obviously, yeah. Because looked way better in real life than, you know, just photos or videos.
Okay, for me my first impression was, this is his body, this is his head. But before I met him, I was so like, I want to pee, and I was so nervous. But yeah, when I first saw him, I really was like, is this really nice? Like, why your head is so small? But yeah, he's so handsome, and then you think you're guapo?
I don't think so, but many people say so.
You are. Yeah. Our first met was in December something, but yeah, it's in December. And then we got engaged on December 25. I just want to talk about our engagement, guys, because this really makes me so annoyed. I know that he was talking about what kind of ring I want, and I kept telling him, of course it was a joke, I kept telling him like, oh, you can just buy me like a 5 peso ring, like, you can just put that as long as we are engaged. But of course deep inside my mind I was like, I hope he won't do that, because he's kind of like riding into my jokes, and he's like, maybe, did you also think that you want to buy that 5 peso ring?
No, it's absurd nonsense. That's why I thought that you're being serious. I really thought that you're being serious, that it would be okay just to buy a 5 peso ring. But I was like, how would I look like in front of your family or friends? Like, look, he bought me a 5 peso ring as of an engagement ring. It's like, who the hell does that?
Yeah, but I got so annoyed when you proposed, because you asked me, where do you want me to propose? In the front of the swimming pool or in the front of the beach? I was like, yeah, this is very surprising.
Yeah, because someone is into recording and want to record everything, so the view should always be perfect, everything should be perfect. That's why I was thinking more about if it will look nice in there or will it look nice in there.
No, before I just want to be surprised, and then of course I want it to be captured because I want to look how our proposal went. But at the same time, I want to be surprised, and then you kept asking me, maybe you want there, and I was like, okay, just put that ring. But yeah, he still proposed, and he was like shaking. What did you say, Mary? Do you still remember? No.
I would have to watch the video, but I remember that the ring didn't fit.
Yeah, it was just until here, because he expected too much at time. I'm small, but my fingers are massive. I got it from my papa.
And then I listened to that seller that said, no, girls don't have what's it called, thick or big fingers. They usually like, if you can imagine her ring, how's it called, finger size, you should take 1 or 2 sizes lower than you think.
No.
That's why I remember that seller instantly, like, what a trickster.
So, do you have any question about me now?
No, okay.
You're okay?
Yeah.
So anyway, we got engaged in December, and then we got married after 5 months, right?
Yeah.
5 months we got married, and it was around June. No, our wedding was
We could say
June 15.
Yeah, middle of the year.
June 15, 2018, and then after that
19.
2000 2019. Okay, we met around 2018, and then yeah, we got married, and then I want us to get married again now, because the wedding was such a rush. Like, I don't have the feeling, I don't have the time to feel the moment, like, it's my wedding. I don't have that. It's like like a war.
Yeah, because I had to do so many documents.
Yeah.
Need to travel so many places just for the documents.
But the good thing is that we went to Japan. Japan is my favorite country in the world. What about you?
Well, I like it, of course.
I like Japan. I miss the smell, the street, though I'm not so fun about their food, but Japan is the best. So now I have a question. So my first question, what are the things that I do that makes you feel disappointed?
I told you before, the fighting, the needless fighting, instead of saying things what's wrong or what's bad and solving it in a mature matter before fight so much, and then you waste all day fighting, crying, making up, it's just waste of time, waste of energy, and you achieve nothing. And for me or even at night, because the fights sometimes would get so late. How's it called? Just, what did I do today? Oh, we fight, and then I did nothing. No studying, no work.
Yeah,
nothing.
Because he would cry so much, and then
not always.
You always cry when you fight.
Shut up.
And he was gonna have nosebleed because of the stress. So yeah, our first year of our marriage, or even when we was still in a relationship, girlfriend, boyfriend, it was shaky because of me. I always think I have this like crazy thought. I am like, if the relationship is real when we fight. So that's why I always fight him, because I feel like I want our relationship to be legit. Because he doesn't want to fight, and I'm like, so this is not a real relationship, because real relationship should include fight. But we haven't fight. We haven't fight yet, because I don't want us to fight, but he doesn't argue with me, yeah? He doesn't argue with me. You just let me release all those bad energy, those bad words that I always said, and then when I feel calm, you will gonna slowly talk to me, right? And then made me realize that those are not good and stuff. But we've been married now for almost 2 years, guys, and I have few things that I learned, and it's like, when you are in a relationship, you should not keep things that you think that should be talked. What?
Hidden?
I have things that I don't like that Lena's do, and I don't tell it to him. I just keep it to myself, and then one day I will just explode, and then I would say everything at once. And then of course I would gonna add more insulted, hurtful words so that it will make him feel more bad. So what I learned is that you should voice that out, and you should let your partner knows what you feel, so he can, maybe you just misunderstood it, so you can talk about it, and peaceful mind. Shh, let mommy and daddy finish, okay? Before you, okay? So question number 2 would be, when was the moment when you feel like that's my wife or that's my girlfriend, when you feel so proud of me?
When will they want to marry you like that, or propose?
No, it's like the time that you really feel so proud of me.
Well, first of all, university. When you started to go in university and you were more and more independent, and I could just focus at my work and you would do fine in the university.
So that's the time when you feel so proud, not when I give birth to Adam. Have you waited?
Well,
So we took a break, guys. Adam knocked out there. So where was we now? So yeah, you were proud when I gave birth to Adam, right?
yeah.
Because I doesn't know the language, and yeah, but Linus was there with me all the time. It was like everything. So
Even if it was pandemic and even if it's usually not allowed, had to do all the documents, connection, so that they would let me stay in there.
yeah,
Else I would be kicked out. After your delivery, instantly go away. It would be like that, and then you would be alone.
that sucked because I don't. Most of the nurses or hospital staff there doesn't even speak English. So and they said, like for example, they said that I should give Adam a bath with boiling water instead of saying how's it called, warm. So anyway, next question it would be, what do you think should a couple do, or what we should do to keep our romance alive? You know, like
Well, spending time together, but during this pandemic, it's actually almost impossible not to spend time together, because usually I would be at work, you would be at university, and then somebody would have to watch over the baby, so it would be kind of hard to spend time together.
for me, it's like I like surprises. That's my language of love. Is that language of love?
Kind of, but usually dance is the language of love for women.
Mine is surprises. I like being surprised. Of course, it should be good surprise. Yeah, for me that is just how my heart would. So yours is spending time together.
Yeah.
I'm in both between the two of us. I am more materialistic than. So anyway, so to end this video, just last question. What, not the question, but just your opinion. What are your realization overall in our relationship? How did you change when you met me? How did you change?
I will need to be more careful, more responsible in general. Cannot be so reckless. Need to go more for safer things.
Okay, I know that. Last.
And then the life is way more expensive than I expected. Way more.
Those are complaint now.
Realization.
Okay.
Because you're American single, you can be bold. Just risk. BOLD. You can risk, you can go anywhere, you don't really have to be that much safe.
Yeah.
You can get out of trouble easily, or if there's trouble, it's like whatever. And then when you're alone, you can really save so much money. Because you can just eat not that good food. You can always use the cheaper option, things like that. When you're like with the family, it's like, what would be better, what would be safer, what would be worth.
My realization is like it's about just you. It's like before I was so afraid to open up to many people, like even some of my family doesn't really know me, just like you did. It's like with Linus I like open up everything, and then because I know that he would be fine with me, that he would accept me, so I think that's like soulmate, right? Yeah. And like he made me like a better person that I was before. Not just in my actions, but also he made me smart. Yeah, he made me realize that I should be more smart, or I should know more things. So those are my realization, and then I also want to take this opportunity to thank him because he really did everything, or you're doing everything to provide for us, even though you're like struggling, especially in this time. So you're doing everything. So thank you. What did you say?
You're welcome. And everybody is struggling now because of this pandemic.
So what are your last okay, this will be the last promise. So what is your advice to oh, I actually have this one person who commented. She asked like she doesn't really mention what is the nationality of her boyfriend, but she said that they've been together for 3 years, just BF and boyfriend Jeff, and then she said that her boyfriend is still quite cold, like still doesn't do anything to make her feel killing. So what is your advice for those kind of, because they said like foreigners and Filipino are really different because Filipino are more showy, but I think that I don't really think so. It's not really, for me it's not about the nationality, it's about the person's character. Yeah.
It's more about the sex, in my opinion. If you're male, it's one thing. If you're female, then it's like different thing. But for guys, usually it takes 3 to 4 months to decide if they would want to marry that person or no, or if they would want a serious relationship or no. When you wait too long, it's like not good, especially for guys, because they're kind of maybe trying to spin more plates as if they have more choices, more girls, more partners like that.
If the guy doesn't want to marry a girl that fast, or
yeah, well, you could say like from 3 to half a year, but 3 years is kind of crazy for me. Like, I don't know, unless you just want to stay friends.
Not friends, but
then it's fine. But if it's boyfriend, girlfriend, and 3 years, I think that's too long.
But what if they just want to still save a lot or prepare before they will gonna do the wedding?
Maybe, but well, maybe. But if she mentioned that he's kind of cold, it should not be like that. Because I was not cold too.
Oh, you were not.
Yeah.
We was so hot.
Yeah. Because even when I went back,
yeah,
still every time I wanted to go back to Philippines more and more.
Why?
It was to you, of course, because it was harder and harder to wait. And
really?
it's harder and harder for me, at least, to be in that long distance.
Yeah, for me too. I was even wearing your clothes that you left.
Yeah, that I forgot.
And I would cry in the night. Do you cry also?
No, but I would feel very sad, very lonely.
You want to cry now?
No.
He wants to cry. No, he
No.
wants to cry. No, he wants to cry.
No.
Okay. Okay, so I think we have to end this video now. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys knows us more. Yeah. So be safe guys and stay healthy, be happy. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye guys.